freak. It's on.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the New Orleans Pelicans come in for this one. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Cleveland. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And making it look easy. I mean, a terrific run. And who knows, this may just be the tip of the iceberg. They could have a lot more wins in store before it's all said and done.
Oh, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. I mean, already they've got the league's attention. Other teams see them coming up on the schedule and know they've got their work cut out for them to beat this group.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Then there's Davis. Then it's Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak. Pelicans shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And so here's Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him. Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Now here is Davis. LeBron grabs the miss. Smith left side. Good, and the assist goes to James.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Holiday. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Irving kicks to Watson. Feeds it to Love. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Marjanovic. He's covered by Irving. Here's Marjanovic. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Evans against Love. 6 to shoot. Evans, good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 24. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this?
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. He has 6.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Irving dishes to Watson.
Oh! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Holiday following the score by Cleveland. Right side Davis shoots from the corner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Guys, that's just really a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
To the left wing, kicks it to James. LeBron gets the screen from Watson. On the wing, Irving. He feeds it to Watson, and he jams it with authority.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Marjanovic. And Irving pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Love outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here is Holiday. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And James throws it down.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Here's Evans. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Now here's Gordon. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
And it's Evans missing.
Well, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
James kicks to Watson. Cleveland moving it around. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now here's Gordon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Kicks it out to Love. That's good. And it's 8 points for Love.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here is Davis. 23 points for him the last game against Phoenix.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Pelicans trail by 12. Evans kicks to Holiday. The dish to Davis. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early. Looking at the Cavaliers over the last 10 and how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. First in field goal percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Alvin Gentry for just a moment. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Cole. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And it's Cole missing. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to the Suns.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that one's good. James has got his second bucket of the night.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now here's Evans. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Irving passes to Watson. To the middle. Here's Dellavedova. And Freak throws it down.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
That's good.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving kicks to Watson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now Evans. Good D by James. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble, fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I'll tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to for Cleveland. Watson, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. James comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Jose Calderon. And then for New Orleans, Omer Asher. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. Evans comes in for Cunningham. And Gordon subbed in for Drew Holiday. So the Pelican 5 right now. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Omer Ashik is out there with Anderson. And it's Cole in at the point. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low post scoring threats. Fifth on the list, Freak.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their method, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Watson. Averaging about 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Pelicans trail by 16. Evans kicks to Anderson. No good on the three.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rigs, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Freak. He's got 21 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Both free throws good from Watson.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Evans. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Evans. Evans has got his 5th assist in this one. To the middle, here's Watson. The shot will not go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game, Greg. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And he gets it to go. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Evans against James. In the corner, it's Gordon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Watson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. James kicks to Watson. To the right side. Cleveland moving it around. And a wide open look for Irving. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. 8 points for Kyrie Irving. Pelicans trail by 17. Evans kicks to Ashik. Evans outside. They double him with Freak. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
.36 seconds left now here in the second. LeBron dishes to Watson. And he dunks it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the score by Cleveland. James against Evans. To the paint. Dishes to Anderson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 5. Here's Evans. And again, no good by New Orleans. Dellavedova. He got it up in time.
Paris, São Paulo. França, Brasil.